Hello friend, my name is Ali and in this video we are going to learn how we can create Laravel project. It's pretty simple but might be difficult for the beginner ones. So how we can create our first project. Actually, before moving on create to project, we should install some prerequisites and pre-requirement on our system. What's the pre-requirement? Always I suggest you to consult the documentation of Laravel, which is available on its official website. At any place when you're stuck and you don't know how to do the next step and any command you forget, please always consult with the documentation because it provides each and every solution for you. So open its document, just open your Google Play or any browser and type here Laravel documentation and you will be directly landed on this page. If we talk about the prerequisites, you must have install PHP version 7.2.4 or above. Next requirement is some extension which will automatically will be installed on your server if you have a PHP version 7.2.4 I think. And then the next requirement is Composer. Composer is a platform which install all the requirements and dependencies for you. Okay, the next step is to create and next step is to install all global requirements for work Composer properly, and the fifth step we will create our project. So let's get start. First of all, we have to know which version of PHP is installed on our system. So to know what PHP version is installed on your system, you can check out by open your CMD. First of all, I will here different version of Laravel is available and its documentation is available. As you can see on screen, you can move between different versions on right top screen. Here is a drop down, you can select any version of Laravel you want to move between. Okay, in this video I'm going to create the project of Laravel 7. As you can see here, the requirement of Laravel 7 you can see on the screen. First of all, we need stable PHP version which is 7.2.5. and how you can check out your PHP version, just open your start and here type CMD. In the CMD you have to type php-v and you will see your current version of PHP. As you can see, I have a 7.4.6 version installed, and here in the bottom there is a list of all prerequisite extensions actually which will automatically install on your system when you will have this version of PHP, so you don't need to install these ones. Okay, here are some JSONs and PDF extensions and etc. You don't need to get worried about it. The next requirement is install Laravel Composer. As you can see, Laravel Utilities Composer is written here below the requirements dependencies. Actually, what the composer, as I said before, Composer is a dependency manager. You have to open your Google Chrome and type here Composer download. You will be directly landed on this site where the Composer link 2.1.6 is available. In the bottom you can install it through commands, dir libraries and installer even but in my case I'm going to install its exe file. If you are a Windows user, then I suggest you to download this exe file because it will be available for you always and you do not need to reinstall it, re-download it from internet. You can see Composer have been installed. So next step is to install, actually it is downloaded, and the next step is to install the Composer. But before moving to installation, first you can also check out either the system on which you want to create the project is Composer is installed or not. So how we can check out? Again, you have to open your CMD and type here just a simple Composer, and if the Composer will install on the system, you will see a word written here Composer in ASCII standard. You can see it means project Composer is already installed in this system. So I don't need to install the Composer again, but I will show you how you can install. Okay, but at the end of the point I will not install it, but I will show you the before all steps till install. As you can see, I click on open and it is saying install. Here I have to click developer mode and next. Here it is showing where this software will be installed, I mean which directory is going to use for install of this software. Okay, so you can change it, but I'm going to be default one. So here is again choose composer want to PDF. It's not showing any option here, so go with default one. And in this one you again have to select use proxy server. I'm not going to use any proxy server right now, so I will not check out and click. And in next step, if you will click on install button, it will install on your system, but because I already have installed, so I will not going to install this one. But I hope you understand what is the process actually. So our two requirements have been fulfilled, and the next step is to install all global dependency, and you can see global files which composer actually needed to work with. Okay, but these dependency and global files you don't need to install each and every time when you create your project. It is one time job. You have to download these all dependencies one time for work properly of composer. So how you can download it, I show you now. To search out which command is required to install all these dependencies, again consult with its documentation, and here is the command you need to run via composer global required Laravel installer. Okay, you can see here you may install the Laravel all global composer dependencies. Just copy the command from here and again open cmd and paste the command there, and it will automatically install all of your dependencies which composer required to work. So let's get started. Copy from here, or I will also provide all these commands into description, so you can copy it from there as well. So open cmd again and type here paste and hit enter. You will see change current directory to C user anaya app data roaming and composer. At this location it is trying to install some dependencies and the process is completed. All the dependencies composer required to work have been installed, and make sure internet should be connected while all this process, because all these files are downloading from internet. Okay, so I hope you have completed your installation till this step. So next step, as I tell you before, the next step is to create our project. So we have fulfilled all of our requirements, so next step is to create a project in Laravel 7. But keep it in mind, and command for create the new project, you again have to consult with the documentation, because the creating a process command for create the project is also different for different Laravel versions. So I also put this command into description one, so you can copy it from there. So you can see here you have to install composer create project and -- prefer dist mean the directory where you want to create project, Laravel colon 7.0, and blog is the name of project. I again describe that composer, we are saying to project composer create a project in at this location, prefer directory. I always stuck to pronounce this word as well always, so you can remove it as well. Okay, Laravel and Laravel 7.0 and blog, or the name of blog is the name of project we are going to create. So the easiest way to create a project at targeted directory without using cd chain directory commands is just open xampp htdocs, and here on the address bar click and type here cmd and hit enter, and your cmd will open at this location. And now you can remove the part where we have to give the directory address. Okay, you can see as I remove from here prefer district part, and now I will remove my name of project. I will rewrite here in what the project I'm going to create. You can write any name here. As you can see, I'm writing here my first project and hit enter. Internet, again, as you can see, my internet is connected. A lot of files will be downloaded from internet, and the processing has begun. You can see Composer is trying to download all the dependencies and the project files, and after this process will be finished, you will see another folder will be created into your docs with the name of my first project. As you can see, installing it is installing lot of files and lot of Laravel directories and files Laravel work with. So it takes 1 to 2 minutes depend on the internet speed. So hold and wait this process finish, and I think it's almost completed. Yeah, it is completed. As you can see here, application key set successfully, and now it is saying that PHP artisan key generate. And you can see, if you minimize this window and check out the docs, you will see there my first project folder is created. In the list you can check out, here it is my first project, and now this is 33 MBs in size. And if you will open, you can see here all the files of Laravel have been downloaded, and now our project is ready to run. Next step is how we can run this project we have recently created, because the run the project is little bit different than core PHP. Because in the core PHP you just open and start your XAMPP server and then type the name of project folder and just hit enter. As you can see, I'm starting my XAMPP server, but here the process is a little bit different. You just have to first install your XAMPP server and then install, and then again came to the directory where the project is, and you have to change your directory inside of the project. Okay, and now again you have to click on address bar and type here cmd to open your cmd inside of your project. You can also move to that directory by changing the cd and extra, but I don't like that process. So you can see my cmd is open inside of my project. So here you have to try the php artisan serve command. php artisan is an engine of Laravel which create a lot of jobs and which perform a lot of jobs for you. If you write here php artisan serve, it will give you a link of the project after starting the server. And you can see Laravel development server started. Here is the address. You have to copy that address, sorry, not paste. I have to mark it, and after marking it, I will open my Google Chrome and paste the address here and hit enter, and you will see the Laravel project is open. So make sure actually that is the actually project you wanna run. So how you can make sure? We can make a little change into its web page to show you actually that is the actually that project we created now. So for the purpose, resources, views, and here is our welcome blade. I will make some changes into my web page, and after I will refresh my page, you will see Laravel will change into text. I will write here, and you will be here you have to write my first project in title, and after saving one, you will be refresh page, the Laravel title will be changed, and now we have to change this text which is written here. So again consult with your document file and copy the text from here and type where the Laravel is written. first find out where. Here it is. I will paste it and refresh my page. You will see this Laravel is changed. This is our first project. It means actually this project is actually that we just created now. So that was the complete process. This video is little bit lengthy, but I tried to tell you each and everything. I hope you understand well. If you have still any query, you can consult me in the comments, and I will see you in the next video. Till then, take care and Allah Hafiz.